Background is called. I think the background that she has is called Craft, the Clan Crafter. There you go.
Okay. Alrighty. That's all well and good. And let's see here. Get back over here. Share this. And annotate. Spotlight. Boom. Right here. All right. Yeah. Both of you have been traveling for whatever reasons, chit-chatting somewhat with each other up the road that takes you from Comisnia on up to Lumina. And about a half day out, you get about here, right here, and you hear some battle sounds that are coming from, let's see here, I'll stamp it there, and we'll go here, and I'll use this from this direction.
Mm-hmm.
This, well, let's flip that, and we'll say this direction, and I got to flip, I want to flip those if I can. Come on. I want to rotate.
I think there's a rotate in the upper middle of the screen.
Undo. Well, I'm seeing redo, undo.
Maybe it was undo. I don't know.
As far as that, but I probably need to. Do I need to? Damn. I'll bring it on up there, and here we are. Well, I'm not going to hold the game up over that's foolishness. I have to go back and relearn how to do that. But in these three areas, and I'll mark the party. We'll give you that you got about right here, and we'll select that and move you on out. You're about there. And let's see
Okay.
here. And Racer, where are you? There you are. There we go. You're right there. And you hear the sounds coming from there. You've been traveling for a little over half a day. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And the weather itself is actually overcast, low clouds. And that may be one reason why you're hearing these sounds of battle. Coming from that direction.
Well,
battle, you say? I say we go the opposite way, my friend, and avoid the battles.
Epoch says, I don't think it's the sound of battle. I think that they're having a party over there.
Well, whatever it is, if it's something that goes clunk, 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 and lots of blood and lots of screaming, then we walk the other way.
I don't know what parties you've been to, but most parties I go to does not involve a lot of blood. Maybe a little screaming, but
well, you never can know. Humans like to fight. They like to prove their mettle and prove their worth. And they just like to fight all the time.
You're not wrong.
They're just like constant barbarians.
Well,
I say we avoid them like a sore thumb, and just walk away and let them get on with it.
Yeah. Let me see this real quick. Yeah, he said. Epoch says, just because we keep walking doesn't mean the fight isn't going to come to us. I would much prefer to deal with the threat head on rather than have it get the chance to ambush us.
You got a good point. It's not nice getting ambushed. No, it's not nice at all. There's lots of people.
Give me. Well, you're talking. So, if your passive perception is 15 or above.
Nope.
All right. Then give me a. Both of you can give me perception rolls at disadvantage.
Okay. Could someone do my perception roll then?
Sure. Or
Well,
you can, Charles.
Well, I was gonna. Let's see here.
My perception roll was a 2.
Okay. Let's see here.
My character's like, yes, definitely sounds like a party going on there. No fighting at all. I don't hear any sort of thing.
10 with whatever your mods are, David.
My mod is +1.
Okay, 11.
Yes, basically, I went for the average standard array.
Okay,
So,
no, that's fine. Yeah. So what was Epoch's?
2.
2. Okay, you guys don't notice that. You know, just you're talking, discussing the sounds of what sounds like like battle going on, and whether to go or not. And you don't notice something else. That's all.
I think you're right. I think I do hear more screaming than most parties I've gone to.
This is not nice. This is not nice. This is very scary. I'm scared.
I conjure 2 different swords. Vroom, vroom.
Oh my! She goes up to you and grabs your leg. I'm so scared. They're so pointy and sharp and dangerous.
Yes. Okay. Don't grab the leg, please.
One of you give me a perception check with advantage. You choose between, because the one of you, the one will be assisting the other, and that's why you'll have the advantage.
Go for it, David.
Okay. I got a +1 if someone could do it for me, because
right.
I don't want to see him cheating.
I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
18.
18. Okay. Off in this direction, there's a huge black shape. In fact, what I will do I'll take that and we'll do, this will be the black shape.
I mean, if I was there, to show my...
and you see this black shape, and it's really huge. It's flying. It's kind of mixed in with this lower level clouds, and it looks like it's coming towards your direction.
Okay, I do full wrong, and
which way?
The nearest. I just full wrong to the nearest rock, or anything I can find that I can hide.
Well, you don't see any rocks, but you do see this little grove of trees, and you see this forest over here.
Okay, how far away is it?
You got about how far away is what?
What, the forest? I can move.
The forest is probably about a quarter mile, about 800 yards. The glade, the little glade like there is about 200 yards.
Okay.
And this big shadow over here, which seems to be moving fairly fast, is you're guesstimating at probably about 5 miles.
Okay. I just crawl into a little ball and throw ah!
Okay, I say, all right, you idiot, follow me. And I start heading to the grove.
Okay.
It's big and scary and it's dangerous.
Yeah, and curling into a ball isn't going to do anything.
Out in the open grassland. All right, you guys move.
Here it just says, "Please breathe acid on me."
You guys make it to the grove. What are you doing there? The sounds are definitely louder there. You definitely hear off in this direction fairly solid sounds coming out there. You hear a little fainter sounds up over in this direction and off towards the river to the east. You hear some sounds that are a little louder than the northern, but not as loud as the western one here.
What can I do? What can I do?
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Are there any animals in this grove, this orchard?
What type of animals are you looking for?
Maybe a bird or some other larger roaming animal like a deer.
Oh, let's see, high or low?
High.
All right. No, from where you're at, you're not seeing any at the moment. As far as that.
I guess that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do is I get out my little tinkery toy, little wind up little toy. Yeah, one of those like
Okay.
little like it's like a weird wind up clockwork sort of like a toy soldier that you used to get for Christmas, little tin soldiers, little tiny ones, basically. And I sort of put it on the floor, wind it up, and and sort of touch it with a bit of magic, as it were, because that's what I do apparently.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
basically, it goes out 10 feet and records any sound I want.
Okay. You will hear. It'll go out 10 feet. No problem. And the sounds that it will hear will be metal upon metal, and some strange guttural sounds of multi-tones.
Okay. But that's what it can do. It doesn't really do
No,
anything.
that's fine. That's what you're doing. Epoch. Well, the bubblegum is playing with toys and cowering.
Yep, that all makes sense to me.
What's Epoch doing?
I'm using the best of my abilities.
Yes,
What?
exactly.
Well, not arguing with you on that.
Well, basically, that's what it can do.
I believe you.
I can't do anything until I get to level 3.
So this dragon's, or I don't know, it's a dragon. This creature is getting closer. I guess it's a flying creature, so I might go, dragon. Generically.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think what Epoch does is
Oh shit!
uses a combination of. I think he just casts Silent Image.
Okay, what's the image?
It's just like it's just the ground from above or from the side. Like it's the area we're in, but without us. So like I look around, I look at the trees, try to get a sense of the area, and then just cover us in this illusion.
You're using a type of camouflage.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yes.
Actually, can I do something as well after he's done that?
How big of an area?
So the range is 60 feet. The area is a 15-foot cube, but I don't think I want it as big as possible. I want it short. I want it just high enough for both of us to be covered. And I basically probably tell Bolgan to just get down like behind a tree.
Oh, okay.
And I'm doing the same thing, right? To just get low. Let me see the components. Yeah, and I just take out like a bit of like sheep wool or something like that as I'm casting it, and as I do, the air around us kind of gets very chilly before warming back to its original amount, and the area becomes camouflaged.
Okay. Give me what we'll do just for sake, for so action sake. Give me your initiatives.
Okay. Fine. Initiative. I get a. My initiative is a +1. If someone could do it for me.
Let's see here.
You rolled a 10 total.
Look, yay!
Okay.
Is that plus my 1? Yeah, yay!
10
What-
total. You rolled a 9. 10 total.
Okay.
Oh, nice. 9 plus 1 is 10. Yeah, yay! 10.
And Epoch?
Yep. I'm typing it out for my sake also.
Okay.
I got a 6 total.
Okay. And there we go. Bubble. And Epoch. There. All right. So as you're doing that, this is the scenario that you got. And we'll go another move right over here. And what you would see is this big dinosaur, black, like grayish, huge thing sweep down. And what is your little Tinker Toys AC?
It's just a Tinker Toy. It doesn't have an AC.
All right.
Basically,
It's whatever its AC would be as a plastic or metal object.
Yeah.
Basically, it has an AC of 1 and a HP of 1.
Well, no, that's all right.
It
Does
doesn't
the
get
dragon
anything.
hit it? Let me roll here. Crit fail.
Yeah.
Misses. Fuck.
Let's see here.
Basically, I don't get a decent toy until I get to level 3.
All righty. And you see this dinosaur thing sweep on down, snatch it with its claws, and kind of swoop, we'll put her right there. I want to, can I do this now? But no, I can't twist it. Damn. There has to be, oh, there it is.
Wow.
Maybe, no.
It must have really sharp eyes. That thing is so small.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
I'm glad I put that illusion up. Is what I'm saying. What I'm thinking about.
real small, out in the open.
Yep.
Good perception, and like that. He didn't see you guys, so
Thank goodness. Maybe that distraction was exactly what we needed.
But
It's like,
well, I did give him disadvantage. So, and okay, and let's see here. I'll just draw it, and then it's easier to kind of. And I'll do it this way, and he kind of moves like in that direction, or seems to swoop and go that way. Bubblegum.
Mm-hmm.
You see this come on down. What are you doing?
Okay. I do nothing. I mean, I'm not going to attack.
No. Let me correct that. I stealth harder.
Basically, I'm going to use. Basically, she looks around at the ground and like touches her touches her coat and goes, I don't want to be seen, I don't want to be seen. And like, all suddenly she activates her spell without knowing, and and then like she turns into a tree, basically disguise herself as a tree stump.
Oh, okay. And let's see here. Yeah.
Basically, disguise yourself is basically you can change your clothes to look like something other than like anything really, and basically that's what I just done. It's a very
like
simple.
I am a tree person. I will be a tree. I am the most tree-like person.
Yes, I disguise myself as a stump, like a like a stump that's been cut. Like a tree that's been cut down. Basically, a little stump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's no problem. Give me a stealth.
Okay. I don't know.
With advantage.
Okay. All right.
And here in a minute, I'll have you taken care of, so you can do your own rolls if you want to.
Okay.
Damn it! Come on. Go ahead. Let's see here.
Okay. So with a advantage, I got a 17.
Okay.
Is that with the mod or without?
Yes, that's with the mod. I got 16 plus 1 is 17.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Because I only got a plus 1 in stealth.
Yeah.
And
there.
because my first roll was 11, and my second roll was a 16. So
Much
I took
better.
the highest. Yes.
Yes.
And if you want to, you can use that dice roller that I put the link into the over on the chat group chat there.
Sounds good
thank
to
you.
me.
You don't need to use it, but if you don't have dice, then there you go. Let's get back to here. Then we'll go back to here. And what did I keep? I bet you I didn't keep it, but that's okay, I guess. As far as that. And I'll have to recreate it, but go ahead. You guys go ahead. After Bubblegum is Epoch.
All right. So Epoch sees Bubblegum's plan of becoming a tree stump and decides that's not a bad idea, and uses keep that bit of sheep's wool that he had out. He's going to make a motion with his hand, and this kind of ice frost comes up on the clothes and armor, and then as it melts, no, not as it melts, as it freezes, the light just kind of reflects and changes around him, and he turns into a normal tree, a not tall tree, but a medium-sized human tree. And this is another illusion, which does not require concentration. So.
All right. And let's see here.
So let's just hope this thing that can't see through all illusions.
Well, mine
stealth.
My one is a lasts for an hour. Doesn't require a concentration.
Yeah. Mine lasts. My tree one lasts for a minute, but it's a cantrip, so. So I will stealth.
Right there. Okay.
I'll use the dice roller to stealth. Do I have advantage?
Yes, you'll have advantage, but you don't have to use the dice roller. I put that up there because David was
might as well
having some issues.
17 stealth. So what will happen is just Bubblegum will be seen because the creature will roll a 16, and I'll be fine. I'll just have to watch as my friend gets eaten alive.
No, it's ready. There's that. And now for this dinosaur, black grayish dinosaur, seems to fly back up into the clouds and off over the forest. As far as that, you still hear the battle going on, or what sounds like battle. You're closer now, so you're definitely hearing more of it. Bubblegum, what you doing?
Okay. Has it gone?
It has
It's
gone.
flown off.
It has flown off past you guys.
Okay. I reveal myself, and like I say,
How do you reveal yourself?
just like remove my coat, cause when you put, when you got a big giant cape and you just like turn into, like scratching the ball.
I didn't know if you just shook your leg of your pants or something to get the wetness out.
No, basically, it's like it has to be part of my clothing.
Okay.
Basically, basically, it's like a bit like Lord of the Rings.
That's fine. I was trying to make it funny. I was trying to make it funny that you peed yourself, but
no.
from fear, but it got lost.
Lost in translation.
Yes.
Basically, it's like reveal. Like take the cape off, and then like it goes. It's sort of like hangs there, and it disappears after the spell. It drops, and I sort of say, "Hey, it's gone. The big giant dinosaur thing is gone. Hopefully, it's gone forever, and it won't bother us again."
All right. That's all you're doing there, Bubblegum?
Yep.
All right. Epoch.
I will maintain my illusion as a tree, but I will speak to Bubblegum as the tree whisperer.
Okay.
Don't whisper to trees. I just am a tree that whispers. And I say, do you really think that thing is going to just be gone forever? What actions have you been taken logically that would cause it to be gone forever?
One is going towards the big giant noise over there in the woods, making lots of noise and banging and clashing. So it's heading towards it. I say we head the other way and let it eat all the people that battle in there. Perhaps it'd be nice and full and won't bother us. We're just like I'm just a tiny snack to it, and you're just like a very
medium
skinny
snack.
snack.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand, but that doesn't change what the situation is. It's still dangerous over there, and if it ambushes us later, we're still screwed.
Well, the big giant black thing's heading that way, so it's probably going to eat them.
And then might eat us. I mean,
Then we run and go towards the nearest city that's far away from here.
Did it look like it was flying slow enough for us to outrun it?
Maybe not.
I would be lucky if I outrun you, it eats you, and then it doesn't reach me before I get to the town.
It looked like it was moving at a pretty good clip. From your estimate, where it was about 5 miles out for your movements to get up to the grove and whatnot, it caught up to you pretty quick.
Yeah. What I'd say we could do is we could head into the forest, keep stealth, illusions, all that, and then we see if what it's fighting against would fill its stomach.
Good
then
idea.
We might be okay. Or if it gets hurt really badly, maybe at the very end we can jump out and kind of shank it.
Yeah, and we could take all the glory for it.
Sure. Yes, I agree.
And it does have your Tinker toy with it, so I don't know how attached you are to that.
No, basically, when my Tinker toy gets attacked, it breaks.
Well, it didn't take any damage.
It has 1 hit point.
Yeah, but it just grabbed it. It didn't attack it. It was just like mine.
It didn't attack it. It just picked it up. Just because I picked something up doesn't give it damage.
Okay, fair enough.
You're
Plus
like, oh no.
Oh no, my souvenir.
Because he or she or it may consider it part of its new treasure hoard if it has.
That's
one.
right. Yeah, it's got a Tinker toy now. You're right.
Oh yeah. Well, I can always make another one. There's bits of scrap of metal that are from bits of armor.
She does not have much love or heartfelt intent in her creations at this point, I guess.
Not at all. Not even slightly.
Not yet. Not yet. She's still basically she does like care for her creations, but it's not like a grand creation yet.
Okay.
About that one.
So
So the question. This is what Epoch has told you.
Mhm.
You let what does the bubblegum decide is the appropriate course of action?
I mean, she would listen to you. If you want to go to the woods, she will follow you. She's not going to leave you alone.
Okay, I see. Yeah, so this is a moment where we're both waiting for the other one to go make a decision,
okay.
and then Epoch, I guess, takes a step toward the forest, and you kind of take a step toward the forest, and then we decide to head toward the forest.
Yep.
All right.
But yeah, I will. It does have a verbal component, so it's a bit rough. But what I'm gonna try to do. Invisibility is only me. I guess what I would do is I would just use minor illusion and look as mundane and unobtrusive as possible, like a person who's like a tree suit that goes stop.
Okay.
Stop. You know.
Which,
what
what I'll really know, I moved you guys tentatively. You moving more to the north, more to the east, or more to the west?
Dragon
Northwest.
go more east or more? Did the dragon go more east or more north?
He went kind of north by northwest. He's right here right now.
Oh, over there. I see what you're
saying.
Yeah,
he went.
So we'll head up northeast, rather than straight east, because we're trying to follow the dragon.
Okay.
With some notable distance, like we're not trying to catch up to it or anything.
Okay, I got you about where I figured you'd be at. So that's not bad over there. So you definitely hear the battle. You smell some blood, smoke, spittle, and other rank smells going on to your over here to your from here it would be on your north here. You smell fainter smell, but still fairly strong over here to your east, and you hear the noise up to the north, but you don't smell the smoke and spittle and blood from there.
Okay.
So the north does not have blood or smoke, which is bad.
And let me see here.
So you said it's smoke, yeah?
Well, you smell smoke.
Can I do an alchemy roll?
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. So whenever I do now, question GM, since like now my class says when I'm like doing alchemy or like alchemist stuff or like when it comes to alchemy, like I get a double proficiency bonus. Now would I get the double proficiency bonus when I'm trying to suss out this smoke, or just the normal general alchemy roll?
Just your normal general alchemy roll right at the moment. There's a lot of things that are going on. Wind blowing. Some things will be pertinent for alchemy. Some won't. As far as that in that respect. Let's see here.
No, I had to ask because it said.
No, that's fine. But go ahead.
I got a 12.
Okay. You'll you think there may be a little bit of hint of alchemist fire or something akin to that, but most of the smoke seems to be what you would contemplate as normal smoke.
Okay.
Wood burn smoke,
Yeah, wood burn smoke, like smoking arrows, or
as opposed to like pipe smoke or something.
well, yeah,
There's a giant who's just like, oh, I'm having a great time over here, you know.
So it's not.
yeah, no weed smoke like from hobbits sitting up there watching a battle, taking bets or something like that.
Yeah, basically, it's part of my. It's basically part of my Arcana roll. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. But that's what it will give you with what you got.
Okay.
With
All
your
right.
roll.
I say, well, it seems just a normal general campfire by the smells of that smoke, but it's really hard to tell if it has some alchemy properties to it. I say to the cat, but yes, my feline friend.
Feline
Camp
friend.
is that way. Yes. Is he a cat? Isn't he?
No.
No, I'm an elf.
I know. Okay.
We were talking about one of the other players that's played in this that was he likes his tabaxis, which is cool.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, I say, there's a nice little campfire that way. My elfin friend. Lead the way. You know the woods very well.
There, blood, or neither. Yes, I think we head east towards
Okay.
the fire and blood. Although if
Yeah.
it starts getting hot, there might be something we need to do. But
Give me Epoch. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
oh yes, my best kind of roll. Hold on.
Hey.
1.
Oh man, that makes it difficult.
I'm like, yes, it is a party. I knew it.
Yeah, you're concentrating on the sounds more than anything else. So you're thinking, like Epoch said, about east.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's bubblegum?
I just follow, I guess, in.
It's worth noting. There's no way I'm moving at any high speed. I am stealthing with illusions.
Give me both of you. Give me a stealth check, Epoch. I don't know if bubblegum's stealthing or not.
Yes, she will. Or she'll try to. She got a 7.
I got a 17.
Okay. You hear some small, since you're taking the point, Epoch, you hear some small twigs breaking behind you as you're walking along.
Yeah. Okay.
As far as that,
I don't know. My perception was 1. I might think that she disappeared. But yeah, fair enough.
and let's see here. And we'll say that you get about, you're with all that, you're getting about here. When you get here, you both of you can give me perception checks with advantage, because I know you guys don't have a high enough passive. So
yeah.
Okay, I got a 18.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Okay. Epoch, you don't notice. You're looking off to the east like you're going. With bubblegum being in the back and worried and sweating, somewhat looking more to the northwest, you'll see a line of soldiers battling, or what? Yeah, looks like as soldiers. They're carrying, and there's 20 of them there. They're carrying guidons some that you'd be familiar with from some of the Comisna guard guidons you've seen down in Comisnia, and some of the have a guidon of Illumina. And what they seem to be battling with is about 20 ogres.
Oh my!
And you see some corpses on both sides that are down, that are burning with arrows that have been in them. You'll see like a campfire where the archers that are there are lighting them with and shooting. You'll see a match of weapons on the Comisnia and Lumina side. You'll see that it's some are elves, some are dwarves, and others are humans that are fighting on that line.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get closer to the ones that have fallen, like some of them that have
that are in front of the line or behind the line.
Behind the line, like some of them, see if any of them are unconscious or dead.
Okay, the blue side of the line are the Comisnia and Illumina elements.
Oh, so we came in from the one open spot, and it's like we're surrounded by enemies.
The yellow would be who they're battling.
Okay. Basically, I just want to be behind, right behind enemy lines and right at the back of the.
Well, you're pretty much behind. You're pretty right at the moment. If you look at the map, you are behind enemy lines.
Okay, and basically, I want to go up to the nearest. I want to go up to the nearest dead. I want to go up to the nearest body and see if it's alive.
Let me see here. Oh man, I wish I could keep that one. Oh, I can keep that one. Holy hell. All right. Roll me stealth with advantage. And let me do this because I don't know. I'm going to put that right there, but I want to resize that a little bit.
I got a 4.
Okay. I guess I can't resize that and this scale. So you're this heart and you're moving. Ooh. Come on. Ooh, that's why. I'm gonna want to do this, dummy. You're moving up that way towards the end of the line there. And come on. Can I? No, I can't. Epoch, what are you doing? Oh, I know one thing I gotta do. Oh, all right. Well, I'll do that with disadvantage because just makes sense. Oh, okay, that's a little better.
How many ogres did you say there were?
There's on this line. I'll get back over here.
On the line.
On this line, there's 20 that are standing and 20 other combatants over here. There are some that fell off here. It looks like they may have started around 30 each.
Yeah. All right. So what I would like to do, and so the archers are shooting flaming arrows, but it doesn't look. It looks like they just started to catch the forest on fire. Is that about right? Or not at all?
So far they haven't. They've hit their marks. So the between the chainmail and the cloth and some of the hide and leather, those are singed and started to burn. But and some of the flesh where they hit the flesh, they're burning.
Okay. And it looks like the ogres are maybe defending something. Is there something I can see in their lines, like inside of them?
Give me a if you're give me an investigation check with
Okay.
advantage since you're taking the time in the middle of battle to do that.
Yeah. Wait, let me just use this. Oh, 18.
Okay. You do see okay. Oh, okay, I got it on that. You see over here in this direction right here, about that'd be about 300 yards away, you're guessing. You do see, it looks like some rubble, of ruins that was there at one time, maybe a tower or a temple. Walls had been knocked down and the remnants
Okay.
over here.
So in that case, since it doesn't seem to be anything obvious that like I can attack, I'm going to. I mean, I don't know if I can follow Bubblegum. She hid better than my perceptions,
No.
but basically, I'm gonna head that direction anyway.
Towards bubblegum.
Towards Bubblegum. What I'm want to do is I
Oh,
want to go.
you definitely see bubblegum.
Okay, what I want to do is kind of come in around the line of ogres there, around the south side, and try to start coming up the north side, or coming up, that line, but on the side of
like
the
here?
soldiers. Yeah, like there.
Okay, so you'll be able to make it up.
And I'll like, as I go by Bubblegum, I'll be like, I'll make a motion so she can see. I won't shout or anything like that. That'd be
okay.
Foolish. At this
Then
point.
as
and I'll try to be quiet about it too.
okay,
But,
give me a stealth roll then.
Okay. 16.
Okay. And bubblegum, as you get up to that body, there's a big ogre that's standing next to it that's battling a soldier. And as he's swinging this big old battle axe at the soldier, he turns his head and you definitely can tell he noticed you because his eyes popped up and you'll hear him say, "What is this? A rat now?" And he will go ahead and he's going to go. Let's see if he hits.
Okay.
That guy. And because of that, he misses the soldier that he was going for. And on his second attack, he comes on down. And what's your AC?
13.
Okay. He comes on down, and the axe actually just misses your small little body where you're checking. It comes off. It clips off a piece of that pink bubblegum hair strand a little bit and slams solidly into his ogre friend that was laying onto the ground with his axe there.
Okay.
You're up.
All right. Can I attempt to do something?
You can attempt to do everything right up to dying.
All right.
Including dying.
I guessing I will do. I would like to how is his head like as he swung his axe? Can I climb him? Can I climb him?
Can you climb him?
Yes. I'm small. He's large.
Yeah, and you're on the ground movement. and like that in battle.
Can I actually climb his arm, or can I climb like a bit of his
Give
arm?
me. I'm trying to think the
Or
best way, the fairest way to do this. Yeah,
Athletics, acrobatics.
give
Either
me
one.
either a dexterity or acrobatics check to see if you can first kind of get
Alright.
on a point that where it would work,
Okay.
or where you would think that it would work.
Do I get advantage? Because when it says when a gnome is fighting something that's larger than themselves, they get advantage roll.
Oh, really?
I think.
Nice.
I think
I
they
don't know
do.
if that's true.
That's you know what? That's for combating, but you're not combating. You're doing the skills check.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
Oh,
too sure
I
if I
see,
get
I
that
see.
or not. All right. Okay.
What's that goblin thing?
Goblins, I think, have something like that. I think all tiny or smaller creatures.
Natural 20. A natural 20. So I've got
Okay.
21.
Yeah. Okay. You
Nice.
see where you can get onto the shaft of the battle axe. Now,
Mhm.
give me an acrobatics roll,
Okay.
or athletics rather, not acrobatics.
That's a 11.
11.
Mhm.
Okay. You start climbing. You start climbing up the heft or the shaft of the battle axe towards uh, towards the
Okay.
ogre's forearm.
All right. And once I get as high as I can, I will. I can't. I have to wait. I have to touch him because I have to touch his eye. I have to keep climbing. I'll try to keep climbing.
You're gonna
Yeah.
try to catch his eye. Oh boy.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, I'm going to try and cast. Basically, I'm going to try and cast light upon his eye and blind him.
Okay.
Okay.
But you get up onto his forearm. Go ahead, Epoch.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I see that and go, oh dear Lord. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna, I guess while this ogre who's furthest south is distracted, I'm gonna cast Silent Image and have basically a 15-foot cube sent where the soldier that the ogre is facing against is covered by it. Maybe the second one as well, and have basically what looks to be like reinforcements come in, but
Okay.
conceal the um conceal the actual the one or two soldiers at the end there, as it looks like these soldiers are flanking these extra soldiers are flanking this ogre. That'll be my action, and
Okay.
then my movement will be moving into this illusion, weapons drawn, to be next to the soldier who is attacking the ogre,
All right.
at that
So
south side.
yeah, I'll put you right there. That gives us the knowledge base of basically what we're looking at.
Yeah, exactly.
All righty, and let's see here.
Basically, I'm trying to get the ogre to hit itself.
The ogre wrenches the battle axe up, and what I'll need from you is either a dexterity, we'll say save and throw, or an acrobatics check.
Okay. Let's see how well I do. Alright, plus my save. What's my save? 13 plus my save. 13 plus a save. That is 14.
Okay, you slip from the forearm,
Okay.
and you're hanging on by a couple of the leather bindings for his gauntlets around his lower forearms. But you're hiding there, hanging there, not hiding. He's trying, and all he's saying is, "Damn rats! They're attacking! Someone has rats coming, and they're pink!" And like that. So then that's what he is doing, trying to get shed of there. And let's see here. I'll give the guard the guard. Ooh. Damn. Damn guard critted. I wasted a crit on a monster.
Nice.
Ooh.
Just out of curiosity, does he get advantage for being unseen by the creature?
Who?
The guards.
I don't think it's going to make a difference.
I mean, he crit, so like
Yeah.
I'm not asking for that one, but I'm just
No.
wondering in general.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can.
Yeah, just so that because they can't see them through the illusion,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Let's see here. And just to double check. Make sure I got that right.
And that one in particular is very distracted with this pink rat, so that
Yes,
one might quickly
pink
become
rat.
overwhelmed.
Okay.
Hey, at least I'm
And,
trying to be.
ooh,
At least I'm trying to be creative.
well, you are at that. There's no argument onto that.
I thought I was being smart with my silent image plan.
Okay.
Oh no, not at all. Blinded with
here.
light. Much more interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there's no way I can hit the bloody thing, so it's basically climbing.
And
Yep, I like it.
let's see here. And they get a +4 with that. So, alrighty. So that's okay.
Oh.
A pretty good. The guard had a pretty good hit there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got it marked down on what he has there, and let me roll just to see if he holds on to the axe. Oh, damn, -1. And with being hit into the chest, he kind of lets go of this big battle axe at the heft, between shaking his arm and the pain into the chest. All right.
Is it my turn?
Hold on. I got to. Okay, that was Epoch, right? Did you do everything that you were doing?
Yeah, Epoch did the silent image and moved to engage. Then the soldiers win. I think it's either Bubblegum or Ogre right now. And then,
Ogre when he went.
you're right. Yeah. So it's probably Bubblegum.
But you went to engage. So did you make an attack or?
Well, silent image is an action to cast.
Okay, I thought you already had it up. That's why I was asking.
I had minor image up to hide myself.
Okay.
That's why I cast silent image instead.
All right. Then
it's also like silent image is larger.
Bubblegum then.
Okay. So what does this ogre have like any hair or any like fur or like beard or anything that looks like flammable on him?
He has hair on his arms. He has his leather gauntlets, but other than that, he's fairly bare skin. Skin can burn if it gets hot enough.
All right, I'm going to look at the top of his head, where he's like, and I'm going to cast campfire on top of his head. The cantrips, basically, it's a voice plus sound, or VNS, And basically, I create a bonfire.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot radius where you're into it.
Yep. And
So
basically, I can cast it 60 feet away from me, or on. Basically, if I'm 60 feet away from his head, which I'm probably
you're
quite
not.
close.
So give me a dex check. And what's your DC?
My DC for a spell. Let me see. My spell is a DC 13. He has to do a dex save.
Yep. He already rolled his dex save. I just need one for you.
Oh, okay. So one for me. Right. Okay. Let me get that up. Where's that little?
Since you were hanging on to his arm.
So I got 11.
Okay. So roll up your do your damage.
I think it's 1d something, isn't it? 1d. Let me see. 1d8. That's it. 1d8. Yeah. 1d8 fire damage.
I do want to bring something up interesting about this.
Go ahead.
It's when it moves into the space or ends its turn there. If you wanted to, you don't have to take the damage from the bonfire. You could get away from the heat.
Yeah, we'll do. That's what I'm going to do. Once, my idea is to set his head on fire and just like jump off and let him like try and put himself out.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I done 4 damage, I guess.
Okay.
I don't get any bonuses, do I?
No. No.
So yeah, his big giant bald spot on his top of his head is now on fire.
Well, actually, his whole body, or a large
most
part
of his
of
upper torso, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
this rat is the worst. The worst rat.
And then my last action is to drop drop away from, just like let go of his arm and like drop somewhere, away from him.
Okay. And you said you had an 11 on your dex roll.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So basically,
you're able to get where where you could drop and move back probably about 5 foot. So you're approximately 6-7 foot from them.
Yeah, that's what I do then. I just like move a little bit away, and that'll do it. That'll be me.
Nice.
All right, he's going to be screaming, and he will move towards. He will charge towards you, move towards you. Charge being just a term, not a
okay.
He's not casually walking towards you.
Yeah. And he will try to schmuck you.
Okay.
Let's see.
I thought the fire might panic him,
distract him, but yeah. Well.
Well, you would think that being normal.
Angry
let's see
ogre.
here. Okay, he'll get because he doesn't have a weapon in his hands. He's using his hands. That will be a 16 to hit.
That definitely hits me.
Okay, and take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, ouch! And I got to do a con save because of my spell.
Okay.
What's the DC for doing that?
That's for that would be 10.
10. Okay. Nope, it goes down. So the bonfire around him disappears.
Alrighty. And the battle is still raging on. You're hearing the sounds, but however, it sounds like some of the sound may be moving off away from where the image of the reinforcements are. As far as that, and you have the also the soldiers from Comisnia and Illumina moving off too, like they're following these ogres moving on off as they're moving from the so-called reinforcements.
Right.
So
Okay.
epoch.
Yeah. Okay. So the ogres are retreating, quote unquote, or the soldiers are charging at something. It depends on what exactly your interpretation is.
And let's see here.
Okay.
I'll do this. They're moving kind of in that general, like sweeping around
Mm-hmm.
as far as that,
Yeah. I kind of
from what you'll see.
I kind of try to grab bubblegum, just like the scruff of the hair or something, and just say, "Wait, um, if we try to engage with this many ogres, we are going to get wrecked. A lot of people die in war." And then say there were some ruins that I think the ogres were protecting, and maybe the dragon was too. Do we check those out, or do you want to see what has happened with the dragon at this point?
Let's just go somewhere away from this ogre before it kills me.
Good plan. And I'm gonna have the silent. I'm gonna control the silent image to continue the reinforcement push. Continue to cover, one or two soldiers off the edge of the side, and have them continue to move. And I'll just, pull back Bubblegum and myself into that illusion and try to go back around. Basically, just using that as cover while supporting the troops of Kazmina.
Okay, and so you're going towards the ruins.
Yeah, kind of back around towards the ruins.
Yeah. All right.
Guess.
So you'll go. You get right about here. You'll get your movement there, and you'll see the broken walls. Some that are about 4 foot. Some that go down to about 1.5, 2 foot, and you'll see a dark hole inside the ruins, like on the one corner on the floor,
like a pit or some sort of.
from your perspective, that's be about what you would see, or
Okay.
possibly figure.
All right. Bubblegum looks pretty hurt.
Indeed, he does.
But let's not be outside. So I recommend I lead the way into the hole, and then find a place where we can rest inside of there, and maybe drop the silent image again, because I can spam cast that thing. Just silent image over the hole and block any ogres who want to come find us down there.
Well, all right, you'll make it over to the hole. When you look down there, it's very, very dark, even for your dark visions.
Yeah, I don't know.
You still can see, but it seems like you're not seeing quite as far.
Right.
Nice.
And you see stairs going down, and you'll be able to make those out for about 40 feet.
Okay.
We have 1 or 2 ways to create light, I think, so might as well still go down it. I will ask Bubblegum if you can do that fire thing at will, or...
Yes, I can do it.
Or maybe if there's some other way to create light you have.
Yes, I do. Let me see. One, depends. Have you got some scraps for metal?
Some metal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got metal.
9. Pass it here.
I hand you a sword. The sword feels cold to the touch, has this kind of almost fog or mist that comes off the blade, and the hilt has these kind of this kind of ice, like it's a simple hilt, but it has this kind of ice frost crystals that cover it.
I said broken bits of metal, not a sword. Or
Oh, you want a broken sword?
yeah, or something like bits of metal.
Okay,
or,
I hold the
or
sword and I
chunks.
turn it into a broken sword, and then hand it to
Nice.
you.
All right. So
For anybody who's listening, that might have sounded like I broke the sword, but no, I'm just holding the sword, and then it turns into a different sword.
okay.
Okay. Now is for my clarity.
Yeah.
Is
This is a Pact of the Blade weapon.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want to count it. Maybe I turn it into a dagger because
No,
that's a weapon, but it's a
can-
broken sword dagger.
Yeah, but it's still so I know how to handle with what he's going to try to do.
Yes.
Okay. So with the bits of metal from the broken sword or the bits of metal that he gave me, I guessing she gets out her tools, her little tinkering tools, and like puts her goggles on and like starts like starts tinkering with the bits of metal and like creates a bonfire in front of her and uses the heat and the fires of the bonfire.
Well, you notice that as you're working on this broken sword
Mm-hmm.
and such, after working on getting out your little tools and whatnot, you're talking. It's been about a minute or so, and you get ready to do the bonfire deal. That it doesn't create a bonfire.
Okay.
No fire gets created.
Interesting. All right. Okay. I try and like see if any magic does work. I do. Let me see. I'll try mend on the stone on the sword.
It damn, that's.
I mean, I can tell you the answer to that. It doesn't work.
Yeah, but I was trying to flavor it in a nice.
Right.
As you go to mend the sword, the pieces look like they want to go back together, but like two magnets of the same polarity, once they get close enough, they push themselves away from each other.
Oh, okay. I say to the elf, it looks like we are in a tunnel of dispelled magic.
Well, you're still outside of
that's a good
hole.
question. Are we? So we're outside the hole.
Yes, we're outside the hole. So I say, looks like this hole or this cave emulates ruins emanate a very powerful protection of magic.
I cast Silent Image to look different, stone is in the way of the hole rather than looking like it's just a flat floor.
All right, no problem.
Does it change?
Yeah, for someone that'd be looking at it and whatnot, you know what the image you want.
Right, I can see
illusion,
through it, but
the illusion really doesn't affect you because you're the creator.
It doesn't look like it affects all magic.
How
really wants to call me.
How does rituals work in this game?
They work like rituals. 10 minutes, it takes 10 minutes, and
all right. So
I want to be right back. I just want to make sure whoever's calling me isn't emergency.
Yeah, no problem, Isaac.
So she gets out her components and like her little tools and little bits of like components, and starts it's chalk, starts like marking like the cave entrance a little bit, writing little stars and things like that, and and get some powder and throws it at the cave, type of thing. And I'm going to attempt to do detect magic as a ritual.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Alright. I got a 9. Oh, no. Actually, what's my Constitution? My Constitution is a +4, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12.
Okay. Let's see here. For 3 rounds, you're blinded as you got done with the ritual, with the detect magic, and it just very brilliant white light flashed up all around you.
Okay.
From you casting detect magic on that area. Very highly magical.
All right. I sort of like sit down and just wait out 3 turns.
Alrighty. The battle sounds like it's getting closer to the ruins area, like the groups from the north and from the west and east are being pushed back onto the ruined area.
Okay. Well, I can't do anything because I'm blind. I can't see anything.
No, but you can hear this, and you can kind of smell, still kind of smoke from what arrows that have hit onto like shields and leather armor and such that was burning. It maybe not be burning now, but put on out as far as that. And with that, we'll take about a 5-minute break. All righty. So you saw all of a sudden this white bright light flash on up as Bubblegum made a magic circle and was casting detect magic on this entrance, and she grabbed for her eyes and like that, and she's blinded at the moment. So what are you doing, Epoch?
So much magic. So I see this flash of light.
Bright white light.
Yeah.
Right now, she's sort of sitting down, like trying to get her vision back, like covering up her eyes and saying,
yeah.
I'm blind. I'm blind. I have gone blind. And she's like crying as well.
Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Epoch says, "Stop whining. That stuff's not permanent anyway."
And yeah, you also, I don't know if you heard, but you heard the forces creeping in towards the boundaries of the ruins.
Yeah,
being pushed on in.
Yeah, I think I just kind of grab Bubblegum and head down inside, put the illusion up, maybe of like a rubble covering the entrance.
Okay. You can see 40 feet in front of you with your dark vision. It's just not as good as your normal 60 or 120, depending upon your race.
I actually don't think I have. Oh no, I do have dark vision in the elf.
Yeah, I know you do.
It's what's 40 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna start heading down these stairs and see if there's a room that's kind of off to the side or something like that.
As you get down the 20 feet down the stairs, you notice that there's a 40 feet in front of you. There's like a platform that's about 15 foot by 15 foot square, and you can see the hinge of stairs going down, another set of stairs going down like into a room. You can't see the ceiling. You can see the walls. They're very smooth, almost glass-like.
So when we come down the stairs, we come at the into the side of this 15 by 15 foot room.
Well, you come down
room.
into it. You think of like a root cellar doorway on the floor.
So it would be coming down.
You're going down into the earth, like into the basement.
Right.
So
you were saying I couldn't see the roof though. So like the stairs we went down were deeper than 40 feet.
They're going. Well, you see the opening where you came on in, and you can see there. But I'm talking about when you look into the room.
Yeah.
You don't see the roof there.
Right, but did we walk at least 40 feet down? If not,
well, you went down to the platform 60 foot.
Okay, so this thing might go. Its ceiling
And
might go to the ground above it.
And you're going, and the stairs that you caught the glimpse of are going down further.
Okay, so are the stairs that go down further connected to the stairs I'm on, or are they like
they're connected to that platform
to the room, but they're not? Okay, but these stairs, do they go any further down or no?
They go down to the platform. From the platform.
Okay, just to the platform. Okay, got it. All right. Okay. Well, we have a platform here. I kind of shake bubblegum. Can you see now?
I don't know.
1, 2. When you get about halfway down the other set of stairs, she'll be able to see.
Okay.
Oh, yes, so, I see. And I guess in like after she opens up her eyes and sees, she let me see, what could she do? Nothing much. I mean, basically she would just like put the broken bit of sword in her backpack for later.
You don't have that sword.
Okay. Yeah. You look for
yeah, because it disappears.
I will summon another one though. Just I have so many swords. What do I do with all these swords?
Well, she does have a weapon. She pulls out an oddly shaped club.
Okay.
Looks like basically it's a wrench. Basically, it's a metal wrench.
Metal wrench. I love
all right.
it. Yeah.
Nope.
Pull a shield out. You know.
No problem.
We start doing this the classic dungeoneering way. Stealth. We don't have a 10-foot pole, but we'll pretend we do. And you know.
Well, basically, it's the same preferences as a great club. Basically, two-handed, but it's basically a massive wrench that she carries.
Yeah, good. I will attempt to try to create bonfire, maybe 40 feet up. See, seen ground. Okay, that's useless. Never mind. Never mind. I will go down the second. Well, we do have the 10 foot. Let's go down a bit further. We'll go down the second set of stairs and see where we get with that.
Okay, you're down there. You can see where the stairs come down for about 40 feet out to your right. As you get down, you can see the wall or portion of the wall, very smooth. Down towards the other side, your left-hand side, you can see about the same like that. And 40 feet, and the room just looks dark. 40 feet out. As far as that, see.
So there's this big room where you can see the walls on either side, but nothing ahead.
At the moment, within the guise of your 40 foot and like that. Okay. Now you'd have to move either into the room to the left, right, straight ahead. However, to
Right.
possibly see more.
Okay. I say to Bubble, I quietly say to Bubblegum, I think we should just follow the left wall. I'll put up an illusion 50 feet out, and then
Okay.
that way any other creatures that follow us probably won't see us. So I will make my way, just following that left wall, keeping an eye on the room center, the room, front, and then as soon as I can't see the door, that's when I put up an illusion of some sort of wall or
Okay.
stone
You'll go
bulge
60 foot 60 foot to the left
or
when you
50. Yeah.
yeah when you well you'll move down there. We'll
Yeah, move
track
that
it like
direction.
that, and you'll see a corner, and you'll see that the corner turns. If you're going to the left, and then it'd be to your right, you'll see where that kind of turns that way. But you've gone, from the stairs 60 foot down on the left.
Okay, so this corner is perfect. I'll make an illusion of another corner, and we can rest here while Bubblegum tends to her injuries.
Okay. Bubblegum, how are you tending to your injuries?
I guess the issue is to sort of sit down and get out her backpack, put it in front of her, look through it, because she's got like a tinker's tool and a dungeons kit.
Okay. Do you have a healer's kit?
No, basically no. I basically have I have tinker's kit and explorer's kit. That's it.
Okay, but you don't have a healer's kit.
No.
Do you have any healing potions?
No, I'm only level 1 character.
Yeah, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, driving on through there. There's more than just you.
Yeah.
And you were using alchemical skills, so I didn't know if you may have had something in there where you could have made a possible bomb or had a possible bomb.
Yes, I can make things like that, but basically I need to buy an alchemy set, which I can't.
Well, you need a herbalist kit
or
for
herbalist kit, yeah.
Yeah.
For the potion of healing, that is.
Yeah, basically, I can become an alchemist if I want to, but that's not until level 3. But I'm more interested in the mechanic sides of the actual tinker.
Well, no, that's fine. That's fine and dandy.
Basically, which means I can make metal little robots. But basically, I can't do that until level 3. But right now, the only thing I could do, if I had scraps of metal or find scraps of metal, I can make another tinker toy.
Yeah, but we're trying to. You're kind of stopping for a minute, and Epoch said, "Can you do something to help yourself? You look poorly." Basically, I'm paraphrasing for Epoch. I'm sorry if I took too much license.
You're good. Yeah.
No. I got nothing really special on me apart from like a travel, adventures bag and a tinker's toy and a tinker's set and spell components.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I don't particularly want to stay down here for 8 hours.
Or do you want to continue searching?
Yeah. Maybe we'll find something. Yeah. Let's. Yeah. When you kind of mentioned that you don't have anything to help yourself with, I kind of nod and I say, "All right, very well. I guess we should keep going then."
Okay.
And we'll use the left-hand rule. Start following this wall.
And you'll follow that wall up to the other corner, which is 120 feet.
Okay.
Where you meet on the right-hand side where when you start coming within 40 feet of that corner, you'll see the corner, and on the right hand side, the wall goes up. And on your right hand side.
Oh, so there's no door immediately across from the door we came in on.
Well, you haven't gotten immediately crossed yet.
Oh, so when we come to the left-hand turn, or the turn that heads right, but we'll just follow that left wall. We'll just keep going.
Okay, that'll go up. You'll do the same thing. We'll spin this along a little bit because you're doing the same action.
Basically, I can cast spells, but basically I need to I got a spell book, but basically I have to have a long rest to change spells. Basically, I'm a bit like a wizard. Basically, I have to sit down and then read the spell to change the spell.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
But that other wall goes up 120 feet, and then you'll run into a corner with on the right hand side a wall going from that.
So we go in a full circle before we get to the door.
If you do it, and up there, then you'll take another, and it'll go 120 feet. You hit that corner and come down 60 feet.
Door, yeah.
And not a door, but that's where you come back to the steps that you came down.
Okay, so there's something in the center of this room, and I really don't want to know what it is. It's what my character says.
It's big enough for a dragon.
It is.
It's big enough. It's big enough for giants. It's big enough for major elementals.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw up a minor illusion on myself for the wall to look like the wall as usual, and then I'm gonna drop create bonfire. Let's see, scene ground. So 40 feet out, where as far as my dark vision gives me, and see if it creates light and/or heat at that location.
40 feet out. So let's see here.
Yeah, at the edge of my dark vision.
Okay. It'll go off basically like thought. Its normal light area is what, 20 feet?
A campfire, so 20, 30 feet. It doesn't specify, but
but
the presumption is that it's a normal campfire size. So
so I'm trying to.
A big one.
I'm trying to. It takes a 5 foot by 5 foot area.
Right, it's not a small campfire.
No.
Even.
So I'm trying to measure what the adjustment is, but okay. You'll see off from the fire that they're in about 20 feet from where you put the fire is looks like a huge lectern that's has a huge book on it. This lectern is if I remember right, that's 20 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
And the base of this lectern that holds this book that you're seeing is you surmise about 25 feet by 25 feet base and side as far as that, and it's made out of a black material that is icy or smooth.
Say that looks like something that is heavy with forbidden knowledge.
How interesting. All right. Can I pull out some feathers from my opponent, like a pouch?
You can pull out whatever you need.
Okay.
Or whatever you have.
Yeah, I have some feathers. I pull out some like lots and lots of like owl feathers, and like and start like chucking and start like throwing them out towards the item I see. Yeah. All right.
Do you want to get closer? Because there's no way you're gonna throw feathers 60 feet.
Okay. I wish you get close. I wish you get closer to the item.
Okay.
I stay where I am.
All right. How close to this item are you going to get?
I gotta step 5 foot close first.
5 foot
Like,
closer to it, or 5 foot from it?
No, it's 5 foot closer towards it. Like take a 5 foot step forward. See if anything happens.
All right.
He's using the 10-foot full pull test, but with his own body weight.
Yeah. Nothing. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay, I take another 5 steps closer.
Can you give me a dexterity check?
Okay. All right. Did I just trigger the trap?
I don't know. Did you?
Oh, okay. Oh no, it's a trap.
It is.
I got an 8.
You got an 8. All of a sudden, your knees start to get a little bit rubbery.
Okay.
And start shaking.
Okay. This is odd. All right. I sort of like step back a bit.
They're still shaking.
All right. I go back to the elf.
All right. They're still shaking.
All right. It seems something is protecting that thing over there.
Oh, really? I'm so surprised. That's sarcasm, by the
All
way.
right.
Is it something protecting that, or is it just your paranoia and fear that you gave at the beginning of this and illustrated with the 5 foot steps just manifesting itself?
Maybe.
But I can see it, yeah?
Yeah, there's a bonfire out there burning, and you can see the silhouette and the shape. You can actually see color because of the bonfire, because it's light instead of just the tones of gray that you would see with dark vision.
Okay.
Wondering if we can destroy it.
Well,
the important part isn't destroying it. The important part is revealing that we destroyed it to the ogres.
Okay, I gotta chuck the feathers on the ground, type thing, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what I got to do. Owl feathers, of course, and then use like some whispers, and like make the feathers fly up a bit, and I wish to do my ritual of identify what this thing is.
Oh.
Well, first of all, you got to touch it.
It doesn't say.
Could touch the ground?
Basically, he's talking about touching the lectern or
but
identifying
maybe
book.
the effect whatever the fear effect could be from the ground. Like
it could be.
Get closer where you first got affected and try identifying if there's any magic affecting you there.
Yeah. So I wish to touch the ground, like where I got petrified.
Shaky.
Okay.
Take a full minute. 11 minutes actually with the identify.
And so you're casting this ritual. 11 minutes. We'll say it goes by.
I would say I'm keeping an eye on the stairway, but the truth is, with my -1 perception, I'm really just watching the ritual. Way more interested in that than the stairway.
Well, basically, I just want to see what Basically, my character is basically a mechanic, but she's not interested in books, anything like that. She just wants to know what is causing this thing going on.
Right. Yeah.
But you touch the ground, and I want to double check this.
Well, basically, the alphas are just, which is my components.
Right.
Well, no, I understand that.
He's trying to figure out if his spell automatically kills anybody who tries to identify it or not. Just double check the fine print there.
Well, I'm double checking a couple things on identifying to make sure I don't screw you guys too bad.
Oh, good. Oh, nice.
Well,
yeah,
I know that.
whatever.
Well, I know that. I do not see magic wasn't good enough. So if I can identify what this is, if it's like celestial or demon or something like that, then yeah.
That's good.
I mean, it's not like seeing the magic. It's basically
No, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm tracking. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. You're touching the floor, and you're trying to identify the floor, and you it's magical, as far as that, but you can't make out what type of magic.
okay.
You as far as school and like that, it's a very grayish aura in your mind that you see around um, this magic that
Okay.
you'll see. A grayish type aura, a little different than when you've done this maybe once or twice in the past.
Okay. Time for some arcana. All right. Fine. I wish to do my arcana check to see what I know about mysterious magics.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't get any bonuses
I'll
for
even, you know what? I'll even give you advantage.
Yeah.
Wow.
And just for clarification, create bonfire lasts a minute, so I'm having to recreate this fire every 30, whatever. As long as it doesn't run out, I'm fine. But
that is a non-natural 20.
Okay. All you really can't figure out what it is. All you know is that the only takeaway with that is it's something extremely ancient.
Okay. I say to the elf, well, down there at that weird thing.
And now but I will give you, that's only the floor that you're touching that you get that from.
Okay. I say, well, by touching this floor, my elven friend, it seems that we are in a very ancient and lost magical place. Very powerful magics emanate around this area. Something very powerful is being protected. I say that we leave it alone and don't touch it, and don't speak to it to any wizards.
I say some, but aren't
basically
isn't it the case that these kind of old magics can curse those who don't act properly?
I do not know. I mean, right now we're nobodies. I think like if the magic
you're somebody, you think you're somebody, or else you wouldn't be bold enough to adventure.
That's
true. I mean, we're not powerful wish-making, alternate reality, mind-bending wizards. That's what I say to you, my good elfin friend. Or the Lady of Your Pain. But yes. Or the Lady of Your Pain. But yes, we're not either of those.
Who's the Lady of Pain?
That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I say, let me try one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
And what I am going to do, so I'm a Hexblade Warlock, Charles.
Oh, okay.
This means that presumably my magic comes from the blade.
Okay.
Although whatever thing creates the blade for me.
Your pack weapon.
Yeah. So what I would like to do is what type of weapon would be used with a book?
Oh. I could do something even better than that. I'm gonna get out some of my arrows. Yeah. All right. And,
if you think you're gonna shoot it, I want to stop you.
No,
Roll initiative.
I'm not gonna shoot it. I'm not gonna shoot it, my friend. What I'm gonna do is take like half of my arrows, right? Because I've got 20 arrows. I'm gonna take half of them out, right? And snap the ends off, because the ends are metal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Because they're arrow tips. And then with the bonfire and my tinker tools, I wish to make a tiny little toy.
Okay,
Oh.
I like this plan. This is a plan that doesn't involve me. Continue.
Indeed.
Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and
I will assist in the forging process by adding my bonfire to the bonfire. As it
okay.
were.
So it's going to take you. Let's see here.
Does it have a listed time on how long it takes you to make a toy?
No, it's up to the GM. Basically, it just says basically I just use my tinkering tools, and it's up to the GM discretion how long it takes me to make a little simple.
It's going to take
mechanical.
Describe what you're making before I tell you, because depending on your description will depend which way I moderate the dice roll.
I'm going to make a little chattering teeth device. You know one of those, like, you ever seen those little chattering wind up little flippy floppy things? Yeah, one of those.
Okay.
Something that could walk.
It's going to take you 3 days.
Okay. Damn it.
You start. You're like,
Because you got to make gears. You got to make spring. You got to
take a while.
You got to make a key plus
I'll tell you
teeth.
I'll tell you what. We'll do that plan after my plan. After resting here.
But
we can take a full long rest. We can take a nice 8-hour rest here if we need to, and see if anything happens. Right.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon a short dagger-like implement for what my hexblade is. Right?
Okay.
And basically, I am trying to model it after a letter opener.
Okay. No problem.
And what I'm going to try to do is reverently walk over to the book and put it on the book, and then run all the way back.
Okay. The book is 15 foot up.
Oh, that's a good point. And actually, I just realized it would. Well, actually, so and that would disappear if I left. So I guess I have to be. Being that high up is a problem.
You can help me for 3 days. Make a little toy.
Good. This is safer.
I mean, we can rest and we can have some downtime together. We can sing. We can make s'mores around the campfire. You know.
Yeah.
You got
this is starting to sound like a solid option here.
You got chocolate and marshmallows, or even
let me check my rations. If my rations include chocolate and marshmallows. My rations do include 4 days worth of rations. I'm worried about chocolate and marshmallows, though.
I got 10 days of rations.
Okay.
But
And also,
Yeah,
I
it's
can.
15 feet up, so I think I am not gonna do that then. I go over and like, I'm going to let this thing happen with this thing, and then I'm like, never mind. I walk back over.
you can always try to climb up it.
Oh yeah, no. No is the answer to that question.
Or maybe jump
Well, yeah, I
and
have
pull
some
yourself,
options that could do that.
or such things. I'm just saying those are things that any adventurer would normally think as possibilities. That's why I'm throwing them out.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do actually, so
Or you
I have this plan. I get closer, realize how big it is, and walk back over. And then I'm like, let me think about this for a moment. And then I go, okay, I think I've
you
got
could
it.
always throw bubble gum up there.
Yeah, just throw it there. It's a good plan too. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to walk next to the podium that the lectern that this book is on.
Yep.
And I'm gonna
follow him.
I'm gonna hold the letter opener weapon out, just as kind of like a focus to see if whatever source my warlock powers wants to commune with this source of power. But as kind of a go-between, I'm going to attempt beast speech.
Okay.
Basically thinking that if the book is intelligent but not that intelligent, beast speech might work.
All right.
Basically casting speak with animals and
all right.
And responds to
you cast the spell and nothing seems to happen.
Okay. And I say, I try to think of the most respectable animal I can think of, which in a Lodran culture has to be something like a butterfly or something really stupid.
What I like to do, I got an idea. I'm gonna tie the get out like my make a long pole with the arrows like timed together like at the ends. Snap off the bolts like I did. I did, yeah. And tie up all the wooden bits together using bits of twine and and then get like a mirror, and then tie the mirror right at the top of right at the end, and then using the old you ever seen those like flumes that you like look at the bottom and it reflects at the top?
Yeah.
Like a submarine. I was I start putting that up and I start like pushing it up and see exactly.
You're trying to read it from the ground is what I'm getting a sense of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and somewhat
that's going to take a while, but I would be okay with that plan.
And somewhat dim light.
I mean, I can bring the bonfire. I can try to bring the bonfire closer, but yeah, I mean.
I'm just saying your chimney checking apparatus is a good idea, but even with that, you have to have light to have it work effectively.
I touch the mirror and cast light on it, the back of the mirror.
So it's like a light around the mirror.
Okay,
itself.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go ahead and I'll bite off on that. It's too easy. It makes fair enough sense.
Mm-hmm. And then
I'm still gonna just like hold the weapon out and just wait. I want to.
Okay,
I don't know how long it will take for this thing to respond, so I'm just kind of like waiting and letting bubblegum do her stuff.
Well, technically, I'm not reading it. It's the mirror that's reading it.
I'm pretty sure you're reading it. I think it's the mirror that's helping you read it.
Yeah, but
But you're not reading it directly, so if it kills you instantly when looking at it, maybe you'll just be paralyzed like in that Harry Potter book.
Yeah. Okay, and so you're doing all this. You got your selfie pole basically built. It's kind of wobbly over that distance of 15 feet. I'll give you that because you're going actually about 25 feet because the book is 10 foot thick.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of wobbly. You're seeing it, and like that. You see, and you see that the book itself is made what appears to be made out of some strange uh, materials,
Okay.
and there seems to be a couple sigils on the cover.
Right. Okay. And I bring the mirror down, and I say to it, well, my elven friend, it seems the book is closed, which is a good thing. So, and the good thing I'm still here. We're not dead. The book cover is made from some unusual cover, but there is some unusual writings upon the front cover.
I only speak Common and Elvish. And Animal.
I speak Elven, Dwarven, and Common and Goblin.
I think Elvis is our only bet here. I change my prayers, my attempt to meditate and commune as a liaison between my patron and this book to Elvish. So the very straightforward statements of something like
What? Even better.
you wish to speak to us or to my patron who may be your
Who is your patron, by the way?
Hexblade doesn't specify, but being an Eladrin, the presumption for my magic was always Fae.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's your patron. Your warlock patron's Fae.
Effectively, yeah.
What? Well, I was just trying to get whether it was Great Old One, Celestial.
Well, it's Hex. The actual archetype is Hexblade.
Yeah, but your patron can be.
Right. Exactly.
Be any.
Make it an old one, because an old one's been around for years since first
the beginning of time. Technically, he's been gone since the beginning of time. But no, it's probably Fae. It's probably something.
Okay.
But that's like what I'm doing. Some ritual magic stuff to attempt.
Give me Arcana roll.
Okay. Yes, my best check.
I don't know. I haven't seen your sheet.
10.
10? Okay. What are you doing, Bubblegum? I'll get back to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Epoch. While Epoch is doing this, because you're kind of oblivious to it.
I'm gonna get out some rope, I guess. And is there a way of making a lasso and and is there a way to climb this thing, this podium? Is it difficult, or does it look easy?
There's several ways to climb it. Whether it's difficult or easy is up to which way you choose. As far as that, you can make a lasso.
Yes, I wish to make a lasso, and I wish to do a general intelligence check or something to see which way would be the best way to climb it.
Well, what are you doing with the lasso?
I'm gonna sort of hook it. I'm gonna sort of spin it around and hook it to a good strong point on the podium above my head.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
maybe a corner of it because it's so big.
Yeah, a corner or something.
Roll me a attack roll using your dexterity.
Oh, actually, I've got a dungeon's kit. Can I use my grappling hook?
Yeah.
Do I still have to use attack roll?
No, That's all right. I'll let that go.
All right, and I use that instead then. And I tuck that up and I start climbing that slowly and carefully.
All right, give me athletics check.
Okay. Hey, 14!
All right, you get up 10 feet, you slide back a little bit, but you'll make it
All right.
eventually on up there to it. Now, Epoch, back to you. The sense that you get from uh, the Fey patron that you have is that you'll get a sense that they'll say, this is older than we are.
Told you to go for the old one.
Okay.
And you'll get the sense that this was here before us, before most.
Now I really want to steal it.
Yeah, but the problem is, it's a 50. It's 50
huge
foot wide.
book. Yeah. How do you steal something like this?
With a shrinking potion.
It can't drink the potion. Maybe I could drink a growing potion, but that still probably wouldn't do it. Okay. I want to see what Bubblegum does. I wait
Okay.
to see if the book has something it wishes to say.
Bubblegum, you're up there. What are you doing?
Okay. I sort of like, once I get to the front cover of the book, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you'll be up on the lectern on the one side. You've got enough ledge to move about.
I dust the front cover. Yeah, like dust it. Yeah.
There's no dust. There's no dust on it.
I get out like
you would be amazed at that.
And I get out.
If you stop to think, there wasn't any dust at all in this room.
Okay. All right. I copy the symbols, or if there's any like writings or any like.
There's 2 sigils on this cover.
Okay. I copy the symbols, get like a bit, I get a bit of paper.
Do you have parchment or paper and ink?
I do have. Let me see. What do I have? I do have chalk.
Okay.
I guess then I can use. I guess then I can use. Let me think. All right. Let me see. Is there a way? Let me see. What can I do? All right. I will. Let me think. All right. Is there a way to copy them, or like? I pull out my dagger.
Okay. What are you going to do with the dagger?
I sort of poke the book to see how thick it is.
You're going to poke the book?
Yeah, just poke it.
Alrighty.
Just a gentle little tap. Yeah, not the most like deadliest tap. Just a little tap. Like not the pointy bit, but with the blunt.
You aren't attacking it.
Basically, I'm not attacking. I'm just touching it with just like touching it with like the handle end. The handle end, and just like tapping it.
Okay, and when you do, there's a metallic sound when you do that, and the pommel of your dagger cracks and splits.
Interesting. And I wish. All right, so it's made of. Is it made of metal?
It gave you a metallic sound. As far as that, it does look to be of a possible metal.
I wish to do an alchemy roll. At last,
Okay.
at last I get to do my
Use my
cool-
mechanism, my advanced gear technology on this book.
Yeah. But basically, I get double proficiency when identifying mechanical things.
Is this mechanical?
I don't know.
Well, if it's
It's a
If it's-
material. It's not a mechanical.
basically
How
if it's alchemy or what is it again? I get double proficiency in. Let me see. Let me see. All right, I get twice my proficiency on history checks relating it to magical technologies and alchemy items or objects. So
so it includes magical items, then that's
Yes.
probably okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a magical item, it's an object, and it's magical. So I do get my double proficiency.
You're only getting it because it's magical.
Well, and an object.
Well,
I can
yeah, object.
probably an object.
So
Can confirm.
yeah, so that is a.
I guess it could be a creature. Maybe it's a mimic.
So so this will be So normally I get +5, but since I got double proficiency, that gives me +10. So that is +16. So that's 26. I got on this object.
The only thing that you pull away from it is that this is the biggest piece of adamantium you've ever seen in your life.
But yeah,
Do you the player know what adamantium is? I'm assuming you do.
it's Wolverine's metal in it.
Yeah.
So, well, the outer genre, yes.
All right. So she go, wow. Hey, elf! I sort of shout down.
Yeah.
This front cover is made from the strongest metal known to any race in the world.
Okay. So how does it help us steal? I mean, how does it let us read it?
I don't know. I got to see if I guess we can't.
I mean,
There's
so the runes aren't in Elvish then.
No.
no. I do not know exactly what the ruins
In
are.
fact, let me see what they may be similar to here. Let's go over to the player's handbook and look at the languages
Yeah.
there to see what, because see if they are. Let's see here.
They're probably something from first edition, knowing him.
Oh no.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
No.
The cool thing is, if you chosen Cthulhu's in first edition, so you could have actually read it.
If you chosen Cthulhu, Speak with Beasts might have worked.
Well, Cthulhu's been around since first edition of D&D, so he is one of the old gods from first edition.
Literally, yeah. I guess that's true. I wonder what the other old ones. Well, I guess probably all the Greyhawk ones would be there,
Yeah.
or at least early Greyhawk. Not necessarily all of them, but
What'll be that? Let's see here.
Because Lady of Pain did come out into second edition, which is like advanced, when they created Planescape and all that stuff.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that was in second edition. And she has a really weird language, which is really unknown. Basically, it's like hands and weird symbols that her people speak. It's true, they do. They actually, when they speak, a bubble appears and and a hand symbol appears up and wiggly lines appear up. It's really weird.
Got it. Where is? I know it's in the player's handbook.
Oh, it's under character descriptions immediately prior to backgrounds.
Let's see here.
My spells are so useless for this. Like they're all combat except the specific one, speak with animal and silent image. I guess invisibility isn't really combat, but it's kind of combat.
Basically, I'm just a tinker.
Yeah.
there. Get back here. Oops, stupid mouse.
If I try to smite the lectern, but I don't think that's going to do anything. Best case scenario, it just falls to the ground, and then I still can't do anything with it.
Nope.
Worst case scenario, I die instantly, so that's not useful.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Best thing to do is get to level 20 and then come back here and make some wishes.
Yeah, I guess, maybe.
Okay.
That's the only way you can get this book is by being level 20.
No, actually not.
A wish wizard.
The way you get the book is to pick it up.
Well, okay. It would. Any of you guys speak Dwarvish?
Yes, I do.
It looks somewhat familiar, but to Dwarvish, the sigil, but not the same.
Oh, so it's an ancient dwarven language.
Yeah, okay. Bubblegum could think that.
Okay, all right. I say to the elf, it looks like the signal or the markings are ancient dwarven, lost language to the dwarves, maybe. And the problem is, I can't take a copy of this markings because I haven't got the tools to do it.
Oh, what tools do you need?
Well, I need a bit of paper and I got charcoal in my hand. I could take a rubbing of this sigil.
You can also write with charcoal.
Yes,
you would know that also.
Yeah, I can write with
as
charcoal,
a character.
Yes.
Yeah, but I need something to write on though.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing I would have would be some sort of cloth as part of my totally normal costume kit that I have because I'm an entertainer and nothing else.
actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my cape, and see if my cape is big enough.
Now we're thinking.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Basically, I take off my cape and cover up the symbols best I can, type thing, and see if it covers it. If not, then I'll try and ask for some more.
It will take, since you're small, it would take every ounce of it, just barely, to get the two sigils on it.
All right. I'll stretch it out as far as I can, type thing, and pin it, and then, take my black charcoal and do a rubbing on it.
Okay, and you'll get the rubbing.
Okay. After that, I'll roll up the cloth. Roll up the cloth nice and carefully, and put it in my backpack. All right. And I say, "Well, I got the rubbing of the book. I say we leave it here. Go and find a very powerful and ancient dwarf, and tell him that his book is here."
His book is here. Are you sure that charcoal will last all the way to the town?
Well, it's in my bag.
Yeah. I have wax.
Yeah, that'd be good. We can use the wax to make sure that the charcoal doesn't smudge.
Oh, I was thinking more like a wax imprint.
Oh yeah, toss me the wax and I'll make one.
Yeah, I toss up 3 candles.
Nice.
Tell me if you need more.
All right.
I will make a. Do you want me to make the check to throw them up?
No,
even if
they
fall down.
even if they fall, even if they fell, you do it until you eventually got it up there. But you'll need 10 candles because these trying to do the relief of the
Okay.
sigils. So they're big sigils. Stop and think. His
Yeah.
or her cloak that took every bit of her cloak.
Yeah. I'll throw up 5 and say that's all I got. Just choose one that you think is more important, whichever one that is.
Okay, and I use some of the candles from my dungeons kit as well.
Oh, there you go.
To make a wax.
How many did you have, just out of curiosity?
5 as well.
So there you go. We got the 2 sigils and
Yeah.
the 2 waxes.
See, now you're all thinking, working
Woo.
like a team.
Woohoo!
Right,
You would
I
have
lit the
thought we would
wax.
have worked terribly, but we're doing great.
I lit the wax. I let the wax dry and make sure it's nice and hard, type thing, and peel off the peel off the wax carefully, and gently
Did you prep the sigils in any way?
What do you mean?
Well, have you ever done a wax seal?
Yes.
And prior to doing that wax seal, you had to prep the seal.
Yes.
Or else the wax stuck all over it.
Oh no! I'm gonna prep the seal first.
What are you gonna prep it with?
Let me think.
Any oil or some grease, maybe soap?
Let me see. I can probably smash my mirror and use the and melt down the mirror and make a big giant circle of that. So that's what I'll do. I smash.
Well, no, hold up.
That's not really prepping the sigils.
Yeah. Let me see if I have a spell component that might do something here real quick. Material is police. No.
Both of you, give me an intelligence roll.
Yeah. Let me see if my character has anything about forgery. No.
Forgery. Well, I should know. All right. Intelligence
20.
roll.
Crit 20.
7, 8, 9.
It's both dirty
13.
and normal.
13 I got.
Okay, both of you would snap and think about using water.
Okay. I got a water skin on me.
We do have water, so.
Yeah, I use my water skin then.
Okay, so you water it down, dampen it, and give me a craft check.
Okay. Tinkers be appropriate?
Yeah, I got Tinker's kit.
Well, not the kit, but the skill, crafting, the ability.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
All right, I got to use guidance for this. I use my guidance on myself.
Ooh, good plan.
So that is 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 I got.
Oh, okay.
10 total. Ooh, rough.
Not
the best craft. Damn it.
No. All right. I got it played out in my head. As far as that, you got that. It's going to take you about 10 minutes to do it.
Okay. Well, as long as it does its job and tries to get.
As far as you know, it does. During that 10 minutes, what's Epoch doing? Well, she's busy up there trying to melt the wax after wetting down the sigils and.
Well, it looks like the patron I serve had no particular statement to make beyond what it said, and the book itself hasn't said or done anything as far as I'm aware. So I'm just going to.
Your patron would probably, outside of the fact that it's so old and before them, would say, "Be careful."
Okay. Then what I would do is, actually, with be careful, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move a bit away from Bubblegum
Okay.
and watch the stairwell, make sure nobody interferes. This
Okay.
time I actually am paying attention to the stairwell.
Okay.
And I will say to Bubblegum, be careful, and that's
Okay.
it.
All right. You go ahead. You got it melted. You allowed it to cool, and you peel it off. What are you doing with it? These are quite big. I mean, it's taken both your hands to work peeling it off and to hold it. You're talking, but they're 2.5 foot wide.
I guess I pull out from my bag my sleeping bag blanket, type
Bedroll?
thing.
Yeah.
Bedroll, yeah. And I put it in the middle of the bedroll and make get the corners and make a little knot in the middle, type thing, very carefully, wrapping it around, the blanket as much as I can, yeah, the bedroll, yeah, and then gently,
Tell me when you're coming down.
and I tie it to the string end of my rope, like the hook rope, and I sort of say to the elf, "Hey, elf, I'm gonna gonna slowly hoist this down by a rope. I want you to get ready to catch it gently.
Grab it. Yeah. I'll do that.
Oh, you're throwing it?
No,
not throwing it.
He's
Lowering
it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't have fun.
Yeah, I know, right? And I probably will check it after it comes down because be careful, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So I use the rope and use a pulley, and slow it down as much as I can, and then give it to him.
Yeah. And so when he gets down, I'll grab it, untie it, move it onto the ground, and check to see if it.
All right, give me an investigation roll.
Sounds good. Florp. Oh, 19.
Okay. You notice that there's 2 cracks, 1 crack in each sigil. You should have done better on your craft check.
Yeah. Epoch says this the wax is cracked.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be down in a minute. And I use my grappling hook and I climb down, slide down, pull it, just
Yep.
slide down.
Okay.
And then I unhook the grappling hook, go over to the cracks of the wax, and gently touch him with my hand and cast mend.
Okay.
Does it fix it?
Yeah, it'll fix it because the wax is non-magical and it's.
It doesn't become magical with the seals.
Yeah, no,
okay, good.
It doesn't,
it's
and
not Cthulhu stuff.
And
safe.
And it's on top of that, just it's not beyond the area of it to the mend.
So we got 2 copies. One on my back of my jumper, that's in my bag, and a wax copy as well.
Okay.
So we've got 2 copies just in case.
Yeah, let's wait. Let me check out the entrance.
Okay.
So I'm gonna head up the stairs.
And these for your guys' information, these wax sigils are 2.5 feet wide, and about 1.5 feet tall.
Wow.
Yeah,
pretty big.
Yeah.
Well, 10 sticks of candlesticks.
Candlesticks, yeah. They're big. Yeah, so I'm not trying to carry it up right now. I'm just gonna go.
No, I'm just so you have proper information for planning.
Yeah. And then so head up and just kind of when I get close to the end, when I see the light coming up from that 15 by 15 foot room, start moving more quietly and just kind of peek my head out the illusion that is no longer there and see what has come of this battle with the 30 minutes plus of our fiddlefoot scene down here.
You hear death silence, and it's dark outside. But you can see outside with your normal dark vision as it normally would be, not hindered like it is down here.
Down there. Okay. All right. So I will head back down and be like, all right, the coast seems to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
I say we head to the town of Mizna with the sigils.
Excellent idea. And
I guess I'll carry the wax since I'm just bigger.
okay,
And
no
we'll
problem.
just make our way carefully through. And yeah, hopefully we don't get attacked.
Roll. Go ahead, both of you. It's a 2-day trip,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
basically. Go ahead and roll me. Isaac, roll me a d12, and Bubblegum, roll me a d12. David.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I got a natural 3.
Okay.
And I got a 1.
Okay.
Low rolls meant no fighting.
First or second day, Isaac.
I guess I'll take first.
Okay. Okay, that works out. On that first, on the first day, it's night as you come on up. You start moving out. You get out about where the break was from the forest to the glade.
Yeah.
And you hear. Do you? You guys don't speak giant, do you?
No.
Okay, you hear a couple loud bellows in a language you can't, that you don't understand, that's coming from behind you. As far as that.
Okay. I say to Bubblegum, no good. To get to the glade.
You can.
Okay.
Actually, no. I know what I do. I hand Bubblegum the wax. 2 hands. Get to the glade. Be careful, and then I draw weapons and create a bonfire in front of me.
Oh, okay.
And I start moving at full speed, like full running speed.
Give me 2 dexterity checks.
This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. It's okay.
Okay. That's a 3.
Yeah,
And the next one. And a 10.
Okay.
Actually, Charles.
Yeah.
If I see Bubblegum start to run, can I roll initiative against her?
Yeah. Or you can. You can. If you want to.
The reason is, don't run. Bubblegum, walk.
Don't worry. If it breaks, I can always use
No.
winding.
If it shatters, you will not be able to fix it. Walk.
Okay,
I walk.
Fighting 2 giants for you. Fuck off.
All right. We'll see how this goes. Roll. Bubblegum rolling this. Epoch rolling this. We'll see how this transpires.
I got 6.
22.
All right. So you're able to tell her that she walks on off.
Right. I walk
Damn,
out very slow.
you steal all my fun because she rolled low enough for him to shatter.
I know. And so I was like, immediately, I was like, here, Bubble, go do this, and walk over there. I run. No, you don't. I attack you.
I walk at 25 squares each round.
So creating bonfire in front of me. How many giants am I facing down here today?
You're seeing two ogres coming towards you, but they pull on up and kind of stop before the bonfires,
Mm-hmm.
and then from there you'll be able to get away.
Okay. So like they notice me, and so what I do is I veer away from the glade, and if they start following, right, using being able to see me with that light and start following, I'm just gonna use minor illusion, maybe invisibility. I don't know. Well, I'll start with silent image just to see if I can just conceal my presence and move a different direction, and see if that
Oh, okay.
gets them off my tail.
Yeah, you lose them. They're not going to chase you too far. Almost like they're under strict orders.
Or something, yeah. Okay, cool. And I'll circle around and make my way back to the glade.
And you guys will be able to make it to Commista with no problem.
Yay!
Safe. I will say because it's 2 days. It's almost certainly that we rest at the glade because of the timing.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, if we make it back to Commista, great. And it's at this point my character's like, okay, how much can I haggle people into the ground for these super ancient sigils?
Yeah. And
can save that for another time, maybe.
Yeah. Well, then that'll be the next one where we're in Commista and you're looking for someone to interpret or sell or whatever.
What? I say that we sell it to the dwarves because it's ancient dwarves, and dwarves have lots of gold and diamonds, so we sell it to them.
This all sounds good. I accept your offer.
All right. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Sounds good. I did.
Indeed.
Very much. Thank you.